Cuteness Unite writes, "Oh, thanks. Could you make a video about magic, like creating magic tricks out of Lego? It might be hard, but it's awesome." And then Sandra Chell writes on another video, "Or a trick box, but inside is a candy kiss or wrapped mint or $1. Well, it got me thinking about this Halloween theme, and well, to start with, I needed to make a magic wand. So I made this out of some simple bricks. And let's see what we can do. So I came up with this magic trick. Now this is one of the oldest magic tricks in the book. And I thought, well, maybe I can incorporate this into some Halloween theme. So I've got a skull here, and I put a little light brick in there as well to make it light up at night time, which would be pretty cool. But so what's this magic trick that you speak of? Well, I'll just give it a couple of taps and we'll just have a look and see what's inside. So for Halloween, you have trick or you can have treat. So that is the trick. You can fool anybody coming to your door and ask them if they want a trick or treat. And they'll say, interesting. And if they're not very nice, well, you just give them, you say, well, whatever's inside, you can have. And if you don't like them, well, there you go. There's nothing in this box. But maybe they're friends there, and you do like them, so you give them a treat. So this is the Lego Trick or Treat skull. What do you think? Do you like it? Do you want to see how this is made? Well, let's do this. Okay, so this is the oldest magic trick in the book. The illusion is done by having two separate compartments. So if we actually take this piece off here, we can also take this piece off here. So this reveals another similar looking container. Now it's a little bit bigger, it's a little bit cleaner as well. But you put the treat in there. You could make it a little bit deeper if you wanted and have a whole heap of treats. But that piece just goes on top like that. And this piece just sits on top like that. So when you're opening the box and you want to give them a trick, well, you're basically holding on to this section here. So I won't allow it to come off. When you lift it up, it just pulls off like that. And similarly, if you want the whole thing, well, now you're holding on the top part and you lift it off and there it is. There's a treat inside. So let's see a little bit closer on how this is made. The other thing is I incorporated this light brick. I thought it would be pretty cool to have. So let's just do a breakdown of what this actually looks like. Now we'll just take a few pieces off here. To start with, I'm just using a 6x8 base. Now these pieces are fairly flexible, that's why I'm reinforcing with plates. If we have a look at this front grille though, that's probably important to look at. So we have a look there, we can see that I'm just using these tiles with a side on them. And that creates some sort of a teeth effect. Now you can see inside here I've got some clear bricks behind the light brick, and that's just to diffuse the light a little bit, because if I just had that one light poking out, it would probably go in people's eyes. So having the clear bricks in front of the light brick just diffuses the light a little bit more and fills up the whole space. So let's just pop that back together. And it's like that. So each time I'm creating a layer here, I'm actually stepping it up a bit to give us that sort of dimension of being a skull. So we'll just pop this one open here. Okay, so I'm just using some bricks at the bottom here, and I've just sort of left one of these ones on the corner, just again to start to build it up a little bit, because the skull sort of is round. Now, as you see, I've got a bit of a false bottom here, and originally I sort of had it quite deep. But, and I could put lots of lollies in, but it doesn't look the same for the illusion. So I created this base just as some bricks and some plates, and that actually just sticks on like that. Okay, so, and then this piece goes on top, like that. Now for the nose, we've just gone ahead and used a 2x4 brick with 2x2 on top. Now you also want to make sure that you have these tiles here and just have a couple of jumpers. Don't have too many jumpers or else it will get stuck. But you want a couple of jumpers at least to stop the thing from falling apart. Okay, so the next layer is very similar to this last layer. Except this time we've gone ahead and we've just reinforced the bottom with some plates. If we have a look here, I'll just take that one off. I'm actually using a large white plate that I got out of my Minecraft sets, but it wasn't quite big enough for this build. So I've had to put these bits on the edge just so it actually fills out a little bit more, and pop that one in there like that. So pop that back on there like that. And I'm using these 2x3s just to make this a little bit wider on the side. So the other thing important to note is these holes. These are where the jumper plates will fit into. So you want to make sure you have these lined up. You'll need to have a hole in the middle here like that, and it'll just sit nicely on top and won't come off if you turn it upside down. So the last little piece here is just building up the eyes. So these are just 2x3 and 2x2 black bricks, and I've just sort of done a little pyramid sort of shape here. So that's not too hard to figure out. 3 more layers, and just put a couple of these on the side just to build it out a little bit more. So you can see that there, a few more bricks and just a plate on top. So that is the Lego Trick or Treat candy dispenser. You put the candy in the bottom, you could put it in the top if you wanted to. And depending on what type of people come to your door, depends on whether you give them a trick or a treat. So it's not quite the magic trick that Cuteness Unite was looking for, but it's still a magic trick. And you can incorporate this trick into any design you like. I just thought it was time I did a skull in my Lego Halloween ideas. So if you like this idea, please like and subscribe. And well, until next time, it's a bye for now.